Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of June 9th to June 15th. School Superintendent Jeffrey Schoonover said at Monday's school committee meeting that he and Police Chief Todd Costa are forming a task force that will look at improving security in the schools. He said public safety officials, state police, security experts, adjustment counselors, and school psychologists will be involved with the task force. School committee chair Shauna Gary said teachers and custodians should also be on the task force. The task force will report its findings to the school committee. Work started this week on replacing the Almy Road culvert. Highway Superintendent Christopher Simons said a precast culvert has been ordered. Interim Town Administrator Michael Gallagher said the goal is to replace the culvert by this fall. The bridge over the culvert has been closed off to traffic since September of last year because Highway Superintendent Christopher Simons feels it is unsafe for vehicles to go over it. The Community Preservation Committee on Tuesday decided that if the dog park committee can sign an agreement that it will complete work on its dog park by June 30th of next year, it can extend the time when the organization can receive the community preservation funds for the project. The committee said the organization also has to show that it has updated filings with the Secretary of State's office and Attorney General's office, and the committee also wants to see the plan for the dog park. The funding for the dog park was approved in 2019. Community Preservation Committee Chair James O'Rourke said that the time when the organization could use the money to build the dog park ran out in 2020, but if the committee could show cause for the delay, an extension could be given. The committee has said that the COVID-19 pandemic had a big impact on the delay in the project. The dog park would be built at Buffington Park. The Community Preservation Fund money that would be used is just over $34,000. Interim Town Administrator Michael Gallagher said residents have been putting materials into their recycling bins that are not allowed, which cost the town money when loads get rejected. There is a list of materials that are allowed and not allowed in recycling bins on the town's website at townofsomerset.org. Highway Superintendent Christopher Simons said one of the items that are not allowed in the recycling bins are pizza boxes. The town also wants the public to know that the company that has been picking up clothes and fabrics no longer will be offering that service, but there are a number of other donation bins and organizations around town that collect those types of items at fundraisers where they can be brought. 7 students received scholarships to help with the cost of college at an awards night held by the Somerset Scholarship Foundation on Tuesday night. Scholarships were presented to Vincent Camara, who will be studying history at the University of Vermont, Maggie Cochran, who will be majoring in nursing at Westfield State University, Sydney Dufresne, who will be studying history and cultural historic preservation at Salve Regina University, Catherine Hinvis, who will be studying finance at the University of Massachusetts, Nicole Ledwidge, who will be studying nursing at the University of Massachusetts, Isabella Manchester, who will be studying musical theater and communications at New York University, and Jack Schoonover, who will be majoring in business management at Stonehill College. In sports, a number of student athletes on Somerset Berkeley Regional High School spring sports teams have been named South Coast Conference All-Stars. They include Matt Almeida and Cole Taylor in baseball, Gabriella Nugent, Lainey Martin, and Mary Jo Ladotti in softball, and Joseph Ramos and Tyler Barros in boys tennis. The boys and girls tennis teams at the high school also received the SCC Team Sportsmanship Awards. Thank you for tuning in to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up. We will see you next week with news from around Somerset.